What is up, everybody? So, Naomi has always been my favorite character. In the whole of DAZ, Naomi, Néerwa from Brujantois has always been my favorite character. So now I want to bring her over to Character Creator 5 and get all that goodness from Character Creator 5 from this character. So, let's go. So once you've loaded up your character, you need to go to your reallusion. It's usually found in like your public documents. In reallusion, template, character creator 3 template, and DAZ resources. And what you want to do is you want to change it to an A post. So basically, what you'll do is you'll take the GF8 female. I don't think it supports 9 figures yet. And you want to drop that on, and it'll change to the A pose. Okay? And once you've done that, you can literally just export it as an FBX. So over here, I've got it as whatever, and I'm going to save it, give her a name, FBX, and here's your, you can just leave it as default, it's all fine, and you can save it like that, accept, and you will get your character. Boom. Okay? Once you've done that, and now we want to bring the DAZ character in here, so we'll say transformer. We'll click on that, do a CC3 plus, and we'll click this Naomi 3. We'll open it up, and it'll ask us a question. It's either basic or advanced. Now look, advanced, it'll keep DAZ's skin, textures, and all that stuff, and basic, it'll just replace it with CC. So I'm going to go for basic. Then over here it's going to ask us the eyebrows, cloth, it's actually hair, eyelashes, eyebrows and eyelashes. Okay. And then we can just say okay. Boom. And there it is. We have Naomi. Really nice. Now, what do we want to do? We want to convert her to a CC5 HD character. And we want to fix up a good couple of things, right? First, let's fix the eyes. So we'll just go here and look up eyes and click it, and we'll go to items. All right. And here's the eyes. So we can just literally drag and drop, and it'll convert. Boom. Okay, cool. The eyes might look like they looking weird. Different ways, but that's easy to fix. You can just go to the morphs here, and you can type in eyeball, and you can start moving in, rotating out, Brandon, rotate up, rotate out. So you can start rotating them out and in, and whatever you want. Okay. Just to get the kind of look you want, and you can move them up and down and everything else, right? So the other things that I want to change here is select the character, Alt 2, and you can see the level of detail. You can also see here that we can't get any more, right? So what you want to do is go to this panel here, this modify panel, and you can see everything is over there. Cool. And you want to subdivide, right? There it is, subdivide, and you want to do it once, and you want to do it twice, and from there we have a HD character, which is Paradikeu. I'm going to hit Alt 2, I meant Control 2, ach Mensch, scene, select this thing, and then Alt 2, okay? Select your character and just alt to it. Right, now these eyelashes, look at them, and the eyebrows, nothing great, mate. So let's delete those. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. And oh, this is still using, like, I think Naomi's texture. So let's fix all this stuff. We got the base, we got the tongue, body, eyes, and teeth. Okay. Also, just a quick note, because we divided it, we do have access now to HD head and all the morphs that kind of go with it. If I just hold on there, Ari. So you've got all the morphs that kind of go with it, and we can start using all these cool moves, okay? Which is pretty cool. And look how cool this is. You see? Fine kind of wrinkles, which is great. Let's see if we can wrinkle. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, beautiful. Oh, mouth wrinkles. What's that, Addy? I don't know what. Alright. Okay. Okay, from there, let us put new, eyelashes. Okay, so we want to add eyelashes. You'll go into eyelashes here. So this little thingy, and you can bring up eyelash elements. And we can do HD upper. And you can just bring one in. And you can just say restore, add, and replace. Or you can say keep. Eyelash morphs, keep. Okay, so if your character doesn't have eyelashes, you can just do that, and you can get those eyelashes in, and then we're going to go back and take a lower one, and we'll just add that in, and same thing, add, keep, restore, and apply. Okay, so our character has eyelashes now. And remember, you can keep adding eyelashes to them. If you want to make like a layered effect, you can chuck in something like this one, and you can say, right, you want to add another one, you want to eyelash morphs, you want to keep, or you want to add or replace. Okay, keep and just apply. And now you can see that we've got two eyelashes, kind of just thickening it up a little bit. And the same thing is for this. We can go to content, you can go to the upper one, and you can chuck in another one, and you can say something like, let's chuck in this one, and just say we want to add, we want to keep, and apply. And it'll just apply like another eyelash up there, make them a lot thicker. Look at that, it's beautiful. I say they're beautiful. Right, let's do the same thing with the eyebrows. For this, I'm just going to go to the CC5 characters, so you can find the pack, and you can just go to hair, and eyebrows are here. And what we can do is we can just drag and drop them in, and it'll give us some eyebrows. Beautiful. There we go. And she's starting to look good. It's starting to look pretty cool. Let's try a different set. And okay, let's try this one. Just trying different things, and yeah, those are pretty cool. We still got a texture on there, and that's fine. We can get rid of a texture. And for that, I'm gonna go to skin. Let's go to one of these skin packs. Oh, that's quite cool. Let's go to, where is it, Jimmy? We'll just go to all and CC5 HD textures, and we'll go find a skin, and we will check it out. Boom. That's all we got today, Jimmy. And it's going to ask what you want to do. Material, ignore head diffuse. I want to get rid of everything, yeah. If you ignore head diffuse texture, it'll keep this diffuse, this kind of color. Oh, but I want to just, okay, let's try that. But the normals I want to replace, and let's try that. Okay, so what we have here is we've kept the diffuse, which means we keep those eyebrows, but everything else has been updated. Look how good that's looking. Oof. And in order to get rid of this, you can go here to your material. Right, so here's the head, and what you can do here is texture file. So what I can do is right click, file texture, save texture, and I can go save it somewhere. I'm going to save it and open up Photoshop. Okay, so in Photoshop, if you did want to keep the texture, you can just literally take this tool here, and you can probably just get rid of it like that. Boom. Let's get this proper. Okay. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, so something like that. And then you can do the next one. You can do this obviously a lot nicer, but you know, we just speed running this thing. Speed running it. Look over here. Yeah. Alright. Oh no. Over there. No. Okay. Something like this. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's cool. Save that out. And I'm just putting this straight over this other head, Nomi head. Actually, no, let's just do head, no brows. No brows. Okay. And from there, you can just save it, go back into CC. Okay, and back in CC, you can just grab that new one, I think, and drag it into the slot. And let's see. Yep, there it is. Okay, so look at that. Look at the difference. It's starting to look good. Right, so something we don't see here is the eye occlusion and the tear duct, which really brings a lot of life. You can see over here, we don't have them. So in order to get those, so what you can do is go to Modify panel right here and say Add Eye Elements right there. Click those, eye occlusion, tear line, and create those. And instantly our model looks so much better. Look at that. Look at that. So much better. Wow. How cool is that? Loving this, mate. And remember, with those, you can click on them, you can go into materials, and there's a whole thing you can use now. Yeah. Also that, along with the eye, and you can change a lot of different things with it, which is pretty cool. Shadows, the blurring, how far it blurs. It looks so good, man. So good. There's a few more things that you can do here. The one thing I do want to show you is if you go to all packs and you go to this lovely little baby here. It's called, and this is bought, but it's realistic human skin, which is pretty damn cool. And over here you can start adding little things, which I love. If you open the skin and you go to the normal effects, you can start adding all these kind of wrinkles or whatever you want, things to make them look older, younger, whatever. Skin details, which is all pretty damn cool. Loads of little things there. Blemishes, which I really like here. So I'm going to bring in a freckles. Okay, let's bring in freckles. See what that does. And then over here you can just click this little thing here, and this opens kind of like your whole skin layering system. And over here you can start seeing what you like, what you don't like. I'll put those a little bit down, and I'll chuck in, let's see here, mate. That might be too much. Okay, let's just try it. I'm gonna chuck in this. I'm gonna say add, not replace this one. I want to keep the subtlety of that one. Ooh, that's nice. And then just bring it down a little bit. You can switch them on and off just like this. Or you can delete them. And let's try this one. I'm going to drag, drop, and let's say add. And this is just seeing if we can get some cool variations, because I do like freckles. Something just chilled, something like that, which I quite like. What does this one do? Let's see. Add Jimmy, and then just switch these off. Let me just see. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Along with that one, that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Okay, that's not adding much, so I can delete this one. Boom. And I like it, mate. And then this is for the rest of the body, so you can put this on the body. Let's have a look here. once you're finished with this, okay, let's just go to acquire body hair, nails, skin details. Isn't there like a cool vein or something? Where's the veins? Normal effects. Let's just go down here. Yeah. So I chuck this on as well. Then I start getting these cool little veins on the face, especially on the head. It looks good. Let's see, have a look here. See, like that, like this. It just gives it that little bit of realism, right? And I mean, this model's looking great. The one thing that's not looking great is the teeth. We'll fix that soon. Otherwise, once you're done here, you can just merge this down. If you know that you want it like this and you don't want to edit later, you can just merge the materials. I'll merge it down to 2K. It's all good, and we sort it. The one thing they have given us is if you go into here and you go to the CC5 pack, this one, characters, installation is not complete. Okay, update the installation. Okay, I got distracted a little, but we're back. Now, oh yeah, there's something else that's pretty cool here. What was it? What was it? Skin detail? This. So with this new CC5, you get like these really cool male, female, and they're like red face maps or something. You know what I mean? So if let's put this one on, just for shits and giggles. Let's have a look at it. All right. Okay, and this is it. Check it out. Oh, this is pretty damn cool, actually. I like this. I like this. Let's have a look, see. So it just gives like, yeah, this is with it without. It's pretty cool. It's cool. Bam. Look at that. You could just just bring it a little bit down. And always mess with these things, man. You don't have to take exactly what they give you. It's fine. And then just look at that. That I like. That I like a lot. Look at that. Boom. That's pretty cool. So, the things that are missing now. So, this is all pretty damn cool. If you're happy with everything, you can flatten it. Flatten selected current or materials. Let's just see. Yeah, okay. Just flatten it. And should be. I don't know why it's not flattening everything. What's up with that? I don't know. Anyway, it should flatten current material. Flatten. All of this should be flattened, mate. But okay, whatever. Let's go on to the teeth. The teeth don't look very good here. So let's fix that up a little. No, where do we find teeth? Teeth. Let's look it up. Teeth. And boom. Okay, so they are in here. The teeth. Let's see. Teeth. Ah, there it is. There it is, Jimmy. So I'm just gonna drag and drop. Look at those teeth. Content will be down. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. So it's just deactivating this, and then it's putting on them teeth. And the new teeth are added. Where are they? Let's see here. Oops. Come on, Artie. There they are. Look at that. Oh, okay. There they are. Much better positioning too. Alright, so we've got, Margaret, why don't you look like this? Why can't you look like this? Why you got to look like a monster? Alright, I would leave you for this little girl in one heartbeat, Margaret. One heartbeat. No, Margaret. Go back and put that bag over your head. Okay, so, damn, this is looking cool. The last thing that we want to do is we want to convert this so all the emotions, all the stuff works, alright? And how we do that, we want to add an HD profile to this. So how we go about that is, let's have a look here. You press on that, and then, let's see, edit expressions. Yeah, okay, so you go to facial profile editor. You go to edit expressions, which is in your facial profile editor. I think you find it in here, facial profile editor. You click on that. It'll prepare some stuff for you. And here we go, CC4 extended. I think we click this, and there it is. And we apply. Changing the facial profile, irreversible. Would you like to save your other profile? I'm just going to say no. And there we go. There we go. CC5 HD, which is pretty cool. So now, once we got that, oh yeah, okay, we can go into it, and now CC5, and now you start getting all these additional cool things. Plus, you can get corrective regions. You have your corrective shapes, and you can start correcting your shapes. We'll get into another video with all of this, but with this now, this allows us to do some cool stuff. Obviously now we have access to everything, right? We have access to the wrinkles and everything else that we want to do, which is very cool. Yeah, you can see we've shown this before, but you can see now we have really cool things. And the coolest thing here is if we want to edit facial, which is motion, it'll prepare it, and yeah, okay, just say yes. I don't know what any of this is. And over here, now we can start modifying, changing things. So in other words, let's say that we take those and we can start seeing some cool stuff, some very cool stuff. Look at that. Look at that, Artie. It's really cool. Huh. And we can start getting cool things. And that, my friends, is how you get a DAZ character. And this should work with G9. I'll do a test and put up the results, but G9 should work. This is how you get a DAZ character in and converting it to a CC5 HD character. Isn't that cool? Isn't that brilliant? Now, there's one last thing I want to cover. In your hub, once you get this, you can get this HD face control. Just download this. Once you get that and you've given it the whole HD whatever thing that we did with the edit expressor, then whatever it's called, then you can go to plugins and you can go to HD face control and open that up. And look at this. Look at this, Germany. Put this in here then. And zoom out. And how does this? Oh, look at that, Jimmy. Look at that. This is awesome. Yeah. And this is the same as Meta. Look at that chin. Look at that chin, man. Blah, blah. I'm eating gum. This is really cool, huh? And now you have beautiful control. Beautiful control. What is this? Oh. Damn, this is awesome, man. Lips blow. Oh, come on. And now remember, these are the same controls as MetaHumans. Next video, we want to bring this into Unreal Engine and see how it all works. Get it all sorted. Lips sticky, huh? Wow, this is awesome, huh? What's this? Oh, you got one for the head. That's cool, huh? Reset to 0. What's this? Okay, awesome, man. This is great. So you've got all these controls, everything just like the MetaHuman. Look at this, man. This is damn wicked. There we go. She looks pretty like that. And then the last thing that we can do, just for giggles and what else that we talk about, if you own them, they are pretty cool, and that is the hair builders. And from the hair builders, we can we'll get into hair builders and stuff. We'll get into, some cool hairs and how to build some really cool hairs. But for now, I just want to dump on something like this. Okay, and that's on. Wow. Now, if you get little things like this in Hair Builder, you can just go to your scene and you can go to, where is it, Jimmy? Sleek. Okay, it's not. Yeah, it's this one. So you can go there. You can go into here, and you can go into. Okay, let's get rid of this. Side part, and then just out all. There we go, and that'll fix that. And then if you want to make your hair a different color, you can just go into here, and you can see. Let's go black. Yeah, let's try that. And that's it. There's a beautiful girl. Look at her. She's beautiful. What a beautiful girl. And that, my friends, is how you get a Genesis character into an HD and whatever. But we're going to save this character and we're going to get into a ton more cool things with her. Anyway, I hope this helps and thanks for joining. Speak to you soon. Bye, guys.